Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for taking your time to tune in. I'd like to tell you a little bit about our company. First, I'm Wanda Church. I am the HR manager. I've been with Woodgrain now for 7+ years. Um, I'm from around Lenore, so I'm very familiar with the town. Here at Woodgrain, we are located over at the Old Burrell Hill Complex in the I don't know how everybody knows the area, but we're in the old part that was owned by different groups of people, but our address is 820 Complex Street. But anyway, that's where we're located at. And tell you a little bit about the company. It was started in 1954 by a family-owned company, and we have just grown immensely over the last several years. And they came to Lenore in 2013, and we've just continued to grow. But as the slide shows, we are one of the largest international millwork companies. It starts back from 1954 in a little town called Cedar City, Utah, which I'd never heard of till I came on board. We manufacture doors, moldings, windows, building products. We also do residuals, which is like animal bedding and shavings for the animals and farms. We are proud to be a family-owned and operated company. You know, being in the United States, our corporate office now is located in Fruitland, Idaho. We have about 3,000 employees, which is awesome. Sarah, if you'll go next, please. We have a mission statement, and that is to leverage our vertical integration to deliver premier service and customer-driven millwork solutions. We are strongly, strongly, strongly behind that mission. We want everyone to be satisfied with what we produce, and we want our employees to feel like they're adding to that. Next. We have some values, which are integrity, safety, servant leadership, respect for people, and exceed customer expectations. Integrity is such a big thing because we want to be honest with people, and we want honesty to be part of our culture. That's something we strongly live by. Safety is our number one topic. We strive to have as few injuries or incidents or near misses as we can every single day. Our motto is everyone goes home safe, and you know, if you come in with 10 digits, we want you going out with 10 digits. We can't emphasize that enough. Everybody has a family to go home to, and we want them to go home safe. Our servant leadership, you know, how much more can you say about that? You know, we want to be strong in what we do. We want to share with what we do. We want to lead by example, and that goes into our respect for people. We strongly believe that everyone should be treated as they want to be treated, and I'm very proud to say that I feel like this company is very strong on that. I know personally I am very much so. If you want to treat me good, I'll treat you as good as I can. Exceeding customer expectations, we want you to be more than pleased. We want you to have not only what you get, what you order, but we want you to be extra pleased with it. It's just a strong thing that we do, so we want to know what goes out the door is what that person is wanting. Okay, Sarah. So a little bit more about the company. We are broken down into 5 divisions. I am part of the millwork division, and we have locations throughout the country, but we do have a couple in North Carolina, and we also have them in Virginia and Alabama, Georgia, so we're all pretty well around. We also have a main facility out in Idaho. And as you see by the slide, we have the doors, lumber, distribution, and windows. So we have a couple of locations in North Carolina as well in those divisions. The Monroe facility is a windows, and it's a pretty large organization. We recently added, which is not on this slide, but we recently added and started up a residual or animal bedding facility in Cherryville, North Carolina, which I do some HR down there as well, and so we hire a few people there. But as you can see, Woodgrain is well represented in North Carolina. We have about 150 employees here. The Monroe facility is close to 250, 300, and then the Marston and Cherryville, between them, there may be 30, 40 of those folks. Okay, Sarah. So to tell you some more about the company, Woodgrain is a tobacco-free company. We do feel like that promoting the health and well-being of our employees is, a very important thing. So the use of tobacco products is not allowed on site. Um, I know that may not be appealing to some people, but we feel like that it is something that we stand by. You are able to go off campus to partake of that if that's something you do. But we do want our employees to be safe and healthy. Go ahead. So some of our benefits, Sarah, you can go ahead. We have 9 paid holidays, New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, 2 days at Thanksgiving, and 2 days at Christmas. You automatically become eligible for those holidays the day you come on board. We have an additional holiday, which is called a floating holiday, that you're eligible to use at your discretion as long as the manager approves. So that's like, if you want to take your birthday off or something, it may be something that happens. And like with most companies, if you work the day before, the day after, you get the holiday pay. But again, it comes into effect as soon as you come on board. So that's a great plus to me. Go ahead. The benefits for our employees is, for us, one of the most important things, because giving employees the best in benefit plans is the one way we can show you that as an employee, you are the most important asset. And that's true. Of course, product out the door is important, but the employees that we have inside this building and all the other buildings we have is so very important. That's what's so impressive about the company being family owned. They are truly family owned. They visit the facilities and they know what's going on. They are right there with us. They're not afraid to break the sweat. They're just a great company to work with, and they do strongly believe in trying to take care of their employees the best they can. Go ahead. So in saying that, we do offer a health plan. It's considered a quality high deductible because so that we can offer an HSA to the employees. The HSA is a health savings account. The company provides you with so much money throughout the year based on the insurance or health plan you choose. And through that, you get health, and then you can choose which pharmacy is included in it, but then you can also include dental and vision. We have an EAP program, which is an employee assistance plan. We have group term life, accidental death, dismemberment, supplemental life for your whole family if you so choose. We have long-term disability, supplemental LTD, and then we also have short-term disability, which is not on here, but unfortunately, more people have had to use that short-term disability than in the past. But anyway, we offer an extended benefit packet. On top of this, I don't know if I have it on the next page or not, but we also offer 401k, which is an awesome program. We match 50 cents to the dollar up to 6%. So it's a really good benefit for the company. So they want to put in as much as they can. Excuse me. And you're able to put in as well. Go ahead. So let's talk about some positions that we have in Lenoir. So as I said, Lenoir is a part of the millwork division, and we make molding. We make indoor molding. Our material is pine wood. We buy lumber that has come from lumber yards. We process it, we dry it, we stack it, and then we kiln dry it for so many days to get all the moisture out of it. Excuse me. And from there it goes over and it goes through like the rough end. And it's broken down and cut up and done, and produced in different sizes and lengths and widths. So then we cut it down and we put it back together. We take all the knots out of it so that we have a fine piece of wood that we, if you go to the store and buy a piece of molding that's got that white coating on it, that's what we do here. We split it and make it to the right sizes for doors, windows, base molding, the top molding that go around in the rooms. So these are some of the positions that we have available to do those products. Number one is our machine operators. We have a variety of machines here. We have molders. It's similar to furniture, except it's not doing special curves and stuff. It does do the indentions, like if you have like a curvature. We have, of course, different molds that we go by, but different, you see the facings around doors that have different shapes and stuff. So we have the molder operators. We also have what we call finger joiner operators. Finger joiners is where they take the wood, cut joints into it like a female male part, and then put it back together. So we have those machines that we hire for people to learn to operate. And then we have the rough mill, which a lot of our rough mill is now computerized, but it still takes skills to understand. And reading a ruler is very important, and knowing measurements. But so we have a variety of machines that we have always looking for employees. We currently do have positions on first and second shift, and occasionally we have a small third shift, so occasionally we do have third shift positions as well. But we're always looking for good experienced machine operators. Experience is always great. However, you come in the door with a good background, a good attendance record, and a work history, we're willing to train someone. We know that a lot of the people have, I guess you could say, grown and aged out of the furniture business. So this is not really furniture, but it is woodworking. And so we're always looking for young folks that want to come on board and learn that. We also right now are looking for a couple of second shift hourly supervisors. We would like some experience for that because we like to have some people that know how to handle people, work with people, talk to people, make sure they're being safe and taking care of themselves, taking care of the machinery. And so there's a couple of those we're looking for. We're also looking for material handlers or forklift operators. We need a couple of those. We are training within, but we also, would love to see what those that are experienced. We train you and get you certified actually through the college. They help us out with that, but you move bedding around, you move the wood around, but we wouldn't put you on it without you being properly trained. And then, of course, we have general laborers, and we have these on both shifts, first and second, and again, occasionally on third. And these positions are for entry-level people. You may be stacking the wood after it comes out of the machine or off the finger joiner. Could be stacking the molding after it's gone through the process. You could be feeding it. There's several positions we have where you have to feed the wood into it. So there's a variety of general laborers. We have inspectors, or we call them graders a lot. We have cutback saws where we use people to do that. So those are jobs that you do not have to have experience in. We just want people that's willing to be safe. Attendance is very important, and that is willing to be, on our team. We also have a position that I forgot to mention. We're always looking for maintenance folks. Those with electrical training is always great. We use PLCs. If you're an electrician or do anything in the mechanical, you will know what a PLC is. We use a lot of PLCs within the facility, so it's great to know that. We're always looking for mechanics that just do mill work, and we can find those, occasionally, but we are still looking for some of those. If you caught on at the very beginning, I said we started in 2013, so we actually started here in the old particle board building with nothing. I mean, the building had been gutted, so we started from fresh. So we built the inside like we wanted it. So a lot of our mechanical folks here have helped put together what we have. And so we're always wanting to add on to that staff. These positions can be applied for by going or coming to our facility, which is at 820 Complex Street. We're in the old Broil Hill Complex. Like I said, you come under the bridge there at the loop. Come around back, and our office is there in the front waiting to welcome you in. I think that you would find the company to be very worthwhile. I enjoy working here. I think the company is a great company. We work closely with the college, with the EDC. We feel like we are part of Caldwell County and we want to continue to grow in Caldwell County. Our business has been outstanding. I hate to say that the COVID has created more work for us, but where people have stayed at home and been remodeling, that has been a big plus for us. So our company has not experienced any downtime or any layoffs. So we are full steam ahead, and we would love to have everybody part of our family. My phone number will be available on the information coming out. You're welcome to come out. You're also welcome to call. We post some jobs on Indeed, and we also post stuff with our local hiring organization. We work through the EDC. So our jobs are out there in many, many ways, and avenues you can reach. Again, we're just looking forward to bringing some people on board, and we would love to have you. That's my part of the presentation. One part I'd like to say is Woodgrain would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year, and we're all looking forward to 2021. Okay, Sarah?
Thank you, Wanda. We'll open it up. If you guys have any questions, you can either turn your mics on or you can write it in the chat box. So if you would like to do that, Jessica said, thank you, Wanda. This sounds like an amazing opportunity. Jimmy has a question, so I'll let Jimmy talk.
Thank you, Wanda, for the presentation. That's great. Thank you for participating and giving that great information. I know we have at least one instructor here that works a lot with. Can you hear me okay, by the way?
Yes.
Yes, sir, I can.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm not in my usual office and setup. So we have a teacher that works with a lot of English language learners. So they are coming up to par with their English language skills. So do you hire, what would you tell those folks that are trying to work at Woodgrain that are not quite where they want to be as far as their English language skills?
Okay, a very good question. We do have several employees that do not have their English skills quite up to par, but we do hire them. We try to provide mostly Spanish on our, as one of our second languages. We do have an interpreter who works with us. Our biggest concern is that they don't understand some of the safety. So that's one thing we strive for, that they understand enough for us to be able to, work with them that way. But that is not a turn back at all. We welcome you for that.
Thank you. That helps for that population for this
Oh,
specific
yes.
type of classroom that we're talking about.
Oh, yes.
Does anybody have any other questions that they would like to ask before Wanda signs off?
Before we go any further, in the chat box I have put a link to a survey. If you guys would please fill that out, the ones who attended today's presentation today. So.
And I really appreciate the opportunity to get to talk about our company. A lot of people connected us with Broyhill for a long time, which of course I did work there for many years, but we are our own little identity over here, and there's other plants around us, but Woodgrain is, we are strong, and like I said, for 65 years of business, and now here in Lenore, we're very proud to be here.
Thank you, Wanda. That's great. Any other questions before we sign off? All right, and Wanda, of course, I know you already know this, but I'm just going to repeat it. Anytime you have, you want to announce any job openings, of course, you can do it through our career connections, and we will put it on our job flash, which how often do we do that, Sarah? Every week?
We send the job flash out once a week, yes, but we can put it on College Central Network, and that's open to, College Central Network is open to students, alumni, and community members. So community members can also join that and look for, jobs as well with us.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
And that's something that for instructors and other people that are on the call that you can also reach out to those resources. All students already have an account on College Central. All they have to do is to visit and to enable basically their account, but they already have an account set up.
Okay, great. I do remember one thing I did not mention, if I got time to do that.
Good. Yeah.
On all applicants, we do a background check, and we require a drug test. And then, of course, with every employee, we e-verify. So you do have to be legal to work in the United States. So those 3 things I forgot to mention, but we have to do that with every single employee.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Sarah,
Wanda.
anything else?
No, sir. Does anybody else have any other questions?
It looks like.
No. Wanda, I will say that Melissa in the chat box said thank you. Thank you so much for the information.
Okay, that sounds good. I also sent you my email address. I didn't think about that a while ago. So the people are more than welcome to email me with any questions or concerns they may have.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for attending.
Thank you.